And all you're going to do is go up here and click on add, and then click on upload a skill. Here, I'll go ahead and select the skill. So it is HTML to Elementor skill. Now this skill does two things. It can convert HTML to Elementor, but it also teaches Claude how to use Elementor. So I'll go ahead and upload this. Now there's also a second skill that we've put in the video description. It is called Solace header and footer. What this does is this will actually teach Claude how to use the Solace theme so it can create custom header and footer without using the pro version of Elementor. So the skill is called Solace header and footer. It's also in the video description. You'll do the same thing. You'll just go over here to add, upload skill, and you'll also upload that skill. So we have two skills for you in the video description. Now that we have these skills uploaded, let's now close this window. Now real quick, just in case you want to create your own skill, it's actually quite simple. You'll just go to Claude and type something like this. I want to create a skill with Claude that will learn how to use Elementor. I want it to use native Elementor element. Generate me a prompt that will build this skill. Now here's the thing. When you first create a skill, it's probably not going to work on the very first try. The reason why this took me such a long time is because it'll create the skill for you and then you'll have to actually test it out. If things go wrong, you'll have to instruct Claude what went wrong. You can do this by giving screenshots and also telling them exactly what went wrong. From there, they're going to slowly improve the skill as time goes on, and they're going to perfect it eventually. So it took me about, about 5 hours to actually perfect it. So it's going to give you a really long skill, but again, you're going to come into a lot of errors on your first attempt. So if you do want to try creating your own skill, just remember it's not going to be perfect on your first try. You'll have to create the skill, test it out, keep correcting it, and then this skill will actually be very useful. So that's exactly how I created my skill and how you can too as well. After you create this skill, you will then go ahead and click on copy, and then you're now going to paste this in. And now it's actually created its own prompt to generate its own skill. Now, I'm not going to go through this and create a whole skill from scratch. I'll probably do another video that shows you exactly how to do this, but we've already created one for you. So let's just go with that one for now. Now, the first method on how to use AI is we're going to create sections. Now, here we have our landing page, and I want to add a section underneath this, but I want Claude to do everything for me. So let's instruct it to actually create a new section under the landing page carrying this same design. Now there's two ways on how to approach this, and sometimes they can lead to different results. The first prompt I'll enter is something very basic. I want to create a services section under my landing page. I want it to match the same design style of the website and be highly creative. Now I can go ahead and run this prompt. However, there's also an alternative. I can ask Claude for the prompt instead. So here I can put, generate me a prompt for this. Now in my experience, when you ask Claude to create the prompt for you, sometimes it overdoes it. A lot of times it overdoes it. So sometimes smaller prompts actually work better when you're creating small sections. So in this case, I'm just going to get rid of this and I'm just gonna, just give it something very basic. So here I'll go ahead and run this prompt. Okay, so that took about 3 minutes to do this. Now here you can see that it is confirmed. It says it sits between the template categories and testimonials. So let's take a look. So the first